Yo, what up, fam? My name is Wilson. Welcome to the channel where I'll talk about all things food delivery. Today, I got a special video for you guys. I'm going on I got an exclusive first look on the XOTO, which is a 3-wheel electric scooter that I'm gonna put to the test today. I'm gonna do some food deliveries on it. Just gonna take it to downtown and see how she performs. Now, typically with trikes, you see that they have the 2 wheels in the front, 1 wheel in the back. That's normally what you see, right? This one has got 1 wheel in the front, 2 in the back. So it's a self-stabilizing scooter. So basically, look, check it out, the red light. I don't even have to put my feet down. Should I kind of do, but I don't know how to squeeze this harder. So this brake here on the left is what, when you leave it upright, if you don't use the kickstand, you have to put this brake all the way down, and it will stay locked. So like right now, it will just basically stay stable. Let me center it. So yeah, so like I don't have to put my feet down. If I let that brake go, then it like tilts. So this like takes forever. Actually, not today. But I'm gonna get off right now. I'll show you guys the back. So it has dual batteries. Each battery you can get up to 45 miles, ideally. So with 2, you could potentially get 90 miles. But there's obviously a lot of variables to that, like weight, aerodynamics. Like I put a box here, so I know that's gonna have a little drag. Also, your terrain, if you go a lot of hills, will drain the battery faster. The speed, if you're going full power all the time, there's all these variables, right? But today I'm gonna just casually come here. I'm not trying to do anything too crazy. The top speed on this is like 45 miles an hour. So it's like if I have my Honda Ruckus all over again, except it's electric, so it makes no noise. So I just basically all street, and I started the mileage already, and I will just see how many miles we can get, and see how much money we can make. And yeah, I'll just tell you guys a little bit more about the scooter as I go along. Hopefully I can remember everything. But one thing you have to get used to at first is because it's not like a motorcycle. You have to balance it. This one is kind of already balanced, and the 2 back wheels, like when you turn, you have to kind of tilt your body into it, like more than you would with a motorcycle. It's crazy because that's kind of what triggers the suspension. Each back wheel has a suspension, and has its own suspension, and they both go on their own. Like each tire goes up and down depending on like how you're turning. So like when I turn left, the left tire goes up, and then the right tire stretches out. Like it basically tilts on its own, which is crazy. So when you're driving really slow, you can basically do like circles, and you're leaning at a slow speed, and it won't tip over. Probably not like with this point of view, you probably won't get a good idea of it until you kind of walk around it. I should have brought my 360 camera, but that requires a lot of editing. Don't really got time for that, so we'll skip that. I'll try to describe it as best as possible. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. It took me a while. I had to put my quad lock on here. I had to find a good spot for it. This is probably the best spot that I could find with what I had. Ooh, maybe I could show you guys around at this light. Alright, so let me take off the key because I have my wire here. It's a key ignition. So let me show you guys. Take the key out. Lock it in. Check her out. XOTO, baby. It's got a 3,000 watt motor. Let me double check that. You got the 2 wheels in the back. Check it out. They all got kind of like their own suspension. and they're like both go like this. I got the backpack on there. One thing I did ride it once already. One thing I did notice is the back suspension is super smooth. It's like I hit bumps and I could feel the front more than I could feel the back, which is crazy. It's usually the other way around. I can't even hear this engine. But yeah, so the back is super smooth. I'll hit bumps and everything, and you're just like sailing. It's like you're coasting through the ground. It's so smooth, and that's a big plus, because that's kind of, you have to worry less about food and drinks, because you know that thing's not going to be bouncing around back there. So like here, I have to like lean towards the turn. Like, you got to lean in before you turn. Like, it's crazy. That's the one thing you like first notice. You're like, oh, all right, okay. It's like I know you notice the difference. It's really fun, but I gotta be careful, be cautious today as I get used to the vehicle. Alright guys, well anyway, thanks for joining. It's gonna be a first ride, a second ride I guess, but this is the first ride where I actually go take it on deliveries. So let's put this XOTO to the test. Let's get it. I got the big VSET 140 Pro by Crank Hustle. The big 20 by 20 by 20 inch backpack, basically the one that I been using on my scooters, and I have it back on the rack. It's very secure. It feels like it could carry a lot of weight. I won't test too much of the weight. I don't want to break it. So all the heavy stuff, I'll post it here. I'll put it here on the platform. It's got a huge platform. Look, that's my shoe here, and I still got like all this space here. So this is probably the biggest platform I've ever had on a scooter. It's bigger than the Ruckus and the Zuma. And well, the ADV doesn't really have a platform. But yeah, you got all this like space here. I can see a lot of guys using this and not even having a rack. They'll basically just have a backpack here. A lot of guys do that. This one has a huge space here. But yeah, look, I'll go all the way back. I'll lean all the way back, and I still got all this room. Check it out. I got my feet on here. Plenty of room for a passenger. It's got the passenger pegs on the side. The first day when I talked to when we had a meeting with the co-owners, I took the scooter home that day, and I gave one of them a ride back, and it was like, you know, you can't really like, it was very easy to pull both of us on it. And like I said, it's got a lot of space in the back. Seat's very comfortable. My knees are kind of high. It's kind of like I'm driving a Honda Rebel. Honda Rebel, your knees are kind of higher than your ass. It's like, you know, it's a pretty the seat is pretty low. I was thinking about it. You could probably raise the seat and then create like a more space underneath, because underneath here is the batteries. Now each one, like I said, is a 45 miles per battery approximately. And you could either take both with you. You connect one at a time, and then when one runs low, you switch the other one. So you could either take both of them with you fully charged, or I'm gonna test this one might be more ideal, or you can take one with you and the other one you leave it charging. It takes 4 hours for it to fully charge. So what you could do in theory is you could leave one at home, go work one, then probably like about 4 hours you take it back, you swap it out, you go back out, and in another 4 hours you could come back, swap it out. So you could just keep going. Ideally, if I lived in downtown LA, it would be perfect, because I could just, or whatever, if I lived in my city and like really close, I could just go home, swap it out, and just get grinding. But you know, I got a ride from DTLA to here. Look, I've done 2.8 miles, right? And I'm just getting here. So with I remember when I had my Hyper Scrambler, that's something that I would think about, because it had 2 batteries. And I'm like, damn, just riding to work, I'm already burning some miles. burning some fuel, burning some electricity, you know, some using up power. You start calculating all your miles more efficiently than as you would if you had a gas scooter. So I'm gonna try one day today, just bringing both batteries out, and then another day I'm gonna experiment where I leave one battery at home and then do the swaps. Just go back and forth, back and forth. Well, also, yeah, I just thought of this. What you could also do, you could come out with 2 batteries. Oh no, that wouldn't work. I was gonna say you could use up both batteries, then go back home, leave them. I'm like, how the hell am I gonna come back out with 1 battery? So that don't make sense. Okay, so just take 1 battery, leave 1 at home, and just swap them, or carry both with you, which I have right now. Look at this dude. That dude just blasted his whole face with tattoos. All right, this Taco Bell one. Let's do it. $9. Taco Bell, babe. I'm gonna pause DoorDash though, cause I'm trying to protect that platinum status. You already know I'm not trying to just like not accept these deliveries and drop my acceptance rate. Now lane splitting right now, since I'm still getting used to the vehicle, it's gonna be a little tricky. Just cause I need to master my maneuverability on this when you go between vehicles. Cause one little tap, and you know that can turn into an issue depending on who you tap. Now my whole motorcycling, bicycle career, I probably tapped like 2 mirrors. One was on Santa Monica, I remember, because I was lane splitting and I kind of tapped the guy's mirror. Poop. And I didn't think much of it because it's just like a tap, you know. I mean, the mirrors are plastic. It doesn't really do anything to the mirrors. But after a while, I noticed the guy was like next to me. He was like, his face was like mad. I was like, oh yeah, you want me to pull over? Shit. That guy was super mad. I was like, bro, chill out. I'm pretty sure like if you call the cops, they're gonna laugh at you. Like, he hit what? Your mirror? A scooter? Really? And it was in like Beverly Hills, that area. It was funny too because I always avoided that area just for that reason, because people are a little bit more how can I describe it without sounding mean? Entitled. That's a good word. All right. But yeah, anyway, so I need to get like used to the maneuverability of this before I start going through tight spots, because I already got my Ruckus, my Zuma, and my ADB down. I would go through all these lanes quickly. Here's just getting the feel for the vehicle. I really want to show you guys the tires in the back. This shit is crazy. Electric trike, baby. Look, you can't do this on a motorcycle. Stick your feet in and just chill at a red light. I really could just get away with not even touching the ground with this thing. Oh yeah, where am I going? Taco Bell. I'm over here talking about it when I need to go to Taco Bell. So before I pick up, let me read some specs here. So 45 miles range. Range is 90 miles with 2 batteries. 45 miles per hour max speed. You got 4 hours of charge time for 1 battery, which is great. That charger box is huge. It's like a small shoe box. It looks like the size of like a small shoe box, like for like Converse shoes. You know, they're like long and skinny. It's got a fan in it. When you turn it on, you can hear the fan. So that thing just charges the batteries. You put 2 plug, or just 2, or I think it's just 1 plug, and you just charge that thing. 4 hours later, she's ready to go. So the timing of it is really good, because I remember when I had the Hyper Scrambler, I had a charge of that. It would literally take overnight to charge 1 battery. And with dual batteries, you got to charge 1 at a time. Kind of sucked, right? You had to buy 2 chargers. Anyway, it's stabilized. So because it's a stabilized vehicle, you can kind of get around the law a little bit, because since it's self-stabilizing and not like two wheels, you don't require a motorcycle endorsement, which is huge. So anybody with just a regular driver's license can jump on it. At least here in California and in most states, you're gonna have to look that up, particularly how it is in your state. But here in California, just with your regular driver's license, you could drive this thing legally. Let's see what else. Top speed 45 miles, 3 speed modes, 1 to 3. I got it on 3. Additional battery can be carried on board. I already talked about that. It's a front wheel drive. Oh, it has reverse. Oh, there's a Tesla behind me. But yeah, you hit this button here and then you hit the throttle and it backs up. I can't tell you how many times I can't tell you how many situations I've been in where I was like, I had to push my scooter up a hill backwards. It's so tough. Or where you actually could use a reverse. Well, this thing comes with it. Let's see, anti-dive front suspension. What is anti-dive? Anti-dive, does that mean you won't fly forward? Hydraulic disc brakes on all 3 wheels. Yep, the stopping power on this is crazy. There's Taco Bell up ahead. Is it that one? Well, I mean, I think that's the only Taco Bell we have here, right? Yeah, this is it. This is a new one they opened up. All right, let's go. So this thing also has a steering wheel lock. To engage the steering wheel lock, you do have to pop the kickstand out. You pop the kickstand out, and then like any other motorcycle, you turn it when you find that little sweet spot, which I still have to get used to. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Look, no center stand, since that thing stabilizes itself. Oh, check it out. This is a new Taco Bell cantina they just opened up. You can come here and get yourself a drink. They got beers on tap. They got slushies. All right, they got slushies here, alcoholic, I think. I'm pretty sure they got alcohol in them. And then they got liquor here. It's crazy. And cool, they have their own delivery window. That's dope. Can you go through it on the outside? Oh yeah, inside or outside. Sweet. So man, I got a pickup for Mary. Oh yeah, we're getting started already. Thank you, man. First delivery of the day, $9. All right, let's go pack this thing up. Excuse me. Oh, that shit looks so sick. The scooter's it's big. It's long. It's like longer than the Ruckus. That it makes this backpack like it looks so normal on it, because it goes with the big bag, big scooter. All right, where are we going? This is gonna be a short one. Confirm. So we're going to Olive Street. Let's go. See, with this you could probably get away with bike lanes here, because you're not like, you don't have a mortar. I'll feel safe going in bike lanes. I don't think people will tell me anything. All right, it's a little tricky getting it out of it. The key thing, the lock. But then again, I struggled with every single scooter that I've had, because it takes you a while to kind of figure out the little sweet spot, the little where it basically where it clicks in or clicks out. Alright, let's go, baby. Woo! This thing's dope. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I wanna show you guys the stopping power on this thing. We'll test that out right now. Oh yeah, someone described that it's like surfing the street. Oh yeah. Should have scared the guy. Sweet, so let's read you a little bit more specs. I'm trying to learn this stuff too. So it's got a 3,000 watt brushless hub motor. It's that big boy right here in the front. Battery type is a 72 volt 30 AH lithium. Is it ions? I forgot what the AH stands for. Lithium ion. Charge time 5 hours from 0%. battery, charge battery on and off the vehicle. Charger uses standard 110 volt outlet. Swap batteries in seconds, no tools. Yep, it's very easy. I gotta show you guys that later. Oh, whenever the first battery dies out and I swap it, I'll show you guys. I'm open the seat up and I gotta swap the cables. I gotta disconnect one battery and then connect the other one. Let's see what else. Quick acceleration with electric motor. Yep, it takes off. It's not like super aggressive, but there's obviously a lot of variables for that too, like weight. But yeah, it's got a pretty solid takeoff. And then we'll talk about comfort and utility in a bit. Let's see if I can lane split here. Alright. Cool. Gotta get more comfortable with this. Brake, twist, lock. Alright. So she's secure. Let's go do our first delivery. I really got to get the camera in here somehow and show you guys how much it or the lack of vibrations back there, because it's so smooth. It's the smoothest vehicle I've ever ridden out of all my bikes. Like this thing I know I can carry like 20 drinks like these and go through some pretty tough terrain and I'll be alright. Alright guys, so let me show you guys a little bit more about the scooter. So it does have a USB port, which I connected directly to my quad lock. So it's got, now I just made it into a wireless charger, but it's conveniently placed on this side. So if you have your phone here, you could always plug in your phone. Cup holder, throw a drink in there. Got the cargo rack, this is it. So you guys can see I already have my rack on here. Super sturdy. Let's see, bag purse, backpack hook. Oh yeah, so you want to have some bags here. So yeah, if you have groceries and stuff, you can just lock them in so you're not worried about them falling. Or any like delivery bags, you should always put it in the backpack, but you know, I guess that's a nice alternative. The foot pegs for passengers. Bam. And let's see what else we got. Storage under seat. So you can, if you have one battery in here with that second slot, you can use it for storage, which I thought about. I would like to have that extra space. With two batteries, there's not much space in there. Let's see, I can probably show you guys right now. I gotta take it out, it's locked. Little to no maintenance. Pretty much, I think the thing you'll have to worry about the most is tires once they wear out. Disc brakes. Pretty much it. Let's see, I'm getting a request. Dash Mart, I knew it. $6. Alright, let's do it. Let's knock that out. So when I first saw this bike, my impression was like, you know, usually when I get someone that reaches out with me and they want to send me like a bike or an electric bike, or they want me to check out something or review something, like right away I can like always see a bunch of things that wouldn't be ideal. Because for me, it's like or anyone that does food delivery, we have like a lot of boxes to check off. Like there's a lot of requirements we have when we want to get a scooter to do this, or a scooter or a bike or motorcycle, whatever, to the deliveries. There's all these little requirements that we have, more than if you're just using it for fun or to commute. You know, when you use this for work, it's more stuff, right? And usually when I check out a lot of bikes, there's always something that I'm like, well, that's a deal breaker. Yeah, I don't think I could do it with that one. Oh yeah, this thing is lacking, you know, the range, or it doesn't have a step through, or it doesn't have a platform, and It doesn't look comfortable, so I can't ride it all day. Like, there's these different things that I'm gonna show you guys how this thing turns right now. Right now it's an empty street. But yeah, with this one, it checked off a lot of boxes. Both boxes, I was like, yep, it can do it. It can do it, and it can do things that I didn't think it could do, or I didn't even think it would need to do. Like, here's one, because it has 3 wheels and it's self-stabilized. If you come out and work on a rainy day, you know, you're concerned for like slipping. It goes down. Like, you don't have to worry about it as much as you would if it was just 2 wheels, right? So you don't have to worry about that thing, you know, you catching an oil spot and just going down on it. On this one, you're not gonna fall off. It's stabilized, so you can come out and work on rainy days with a little bit more confidence. Something that occurred to me, I was like, that's right. You know, I'm always sketched out going on my bike on rainy days. I've done it, and it's always sketchy. But yeah, with 3 wheels, it's a game changer. You don't have to worry about that as much. Yeah, there's still like a very small risk, but you basically got the benefits of a 2-wheel with the stabilization of like a car. So it's pretty a nice little middle ground there that I didn't think you could actually have on like a trike. Dude just flew right by. So like right now I don't even have it on the kickstand. It's just standing on its own. Just turn on and go. Oh yeah, let's do some donuts right now. I want to show you guys how crazy this is. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna do some and look at my speed too. I don't even have to go that fast. I'm like going so I still got my feet on here. See how sharp I can do the turns. Look how slow I'm going. You won't fall over just because of the 3 wheels. There's just some more right here. So this is cool. So like if you want to do a quick U-turn and you're going slow as hell, check it out. This is so dope. I'll do it more aggressively, but you know, I gotta get more confident with it. But yeah, I was playing around with that the first time I got it, just doing circles on it, doing donuts. Alright, while I wait for orders, let me give you some more specs on this. So size of the vehicle, huh? Length 82 inches. That's crazy, huh? Height 44, weight about 250 pounds. Seat height 33 inches. It's pretty high seat. Although I gotta say that when you sit on it, it feels like it goes down like 2 inches. And that's what I'm telling you, the suspension feels so smooth. Like this thing is bouncy, son. So like when you, like I'm flat footing it, and with a 33-inch seat on a scooter, there's no way I'll flat foot it. So this thing goes down about 2 inches, maybe more, enough for me to flat foot it. The rear wheelbase is 24 inches. The tires are 130 70-12. Battery, they're 31 pounds each. Wait, let's see some lighting. It does have halo LED projection headlights. It looks pretty dope. I'll show you guys in a bit. LED tail light as well. Brake lights are it's got brake lights, turn signals. LED dashboard is nice and bright. We're gonna test this thing out at night. Key fob alarm, so I can set the alarm. I forgot about the alarm. Haven't had an alarm in my cars in a while. High beam, low beam. Load capacity 350 pounds, and you can put 2 people on here. Those are the basics. Those are the basics of the vehicle. So yeah, man, I wonder if this thing could fit in my Honda Element. I want to see if I could take this thing to the beach. or you know, take this with me when I go to a trip or something. This will be something super dope to cruise around with. Right now that I'm kind of waiting for deliveries, let's test her out on some hills. Let's go up one of the steepest hills in Grand, right here in downtown LA. Grand is a very steep hill, although it takes a while to... Oh yeah, the light is green. Let's go, baby, let's go. And later on we'll test the speed. Downtown LA is not really a good spot to test speed because, as you know, there's a lot of red lights. Stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. But we will do a little test on the bumpiness. Lower Grand, which is lower underneath the Grand Street, there's that photography, video, perfect street where you see a lot of movies and photographers go down there. That street is hella bumpy. And I just want to test it out and see what it feels like if I ride this thing really fast through there. Alright, let's see if I'm gonna use me a nice amount of power going up this thing. So if I lived in San Francisco, this will be a big test here. Can we go up hills? It feels like it has a slow start. It's not like it's not a, whatchamacallit? What's that bike? Oh yeah, it's gonna need momentum for sure. I'm going full throttle. Do I have it on 3? Yeah, it's on 3. Oh shit, it might not even make it up. Alright, I think I need some momentum to be able to go up this. But like this, just like that. Let's see if I can give it a head start. Alright, so now I won't be able to. Damn, I couldn't go up this hill. Alright. Good to know. I'm about to do a U-turn here. For a 300 watt motor, a 3000 watt motor, I'm surprised it couldn't go up this hill. Maybe there's something in the settings. Oh no, I gotta ask the engineer about that one. Alright, I still want to go to Lower Grand though. Even the Ruckus would have struggled up that thing. The little 50cc scooter that I had. That thing will struggle going up that. I'm like, it looks like it's doing its all. Like it's barely, like it's about to throw in the flag too. But it made it. I'm sure it could have gone up if I had a little bit more momentum. But I think to like get it up and running, it couldn't do it. I feel like trying that again. Let's try this again. I'm gonna try this with some momentum. I'm getting some momentum here. It's a one-way, so I could just hit that thing. Alright, let's go. I got a little bit of momentum now. Oh, is it gonna make it? It's going down. It's going down in speed. It is not gonna make it. Alright, let's hit the reverse. Oh shit. The reverse worked. Yeah, right, probably because of... Alright, let's go back. Oh shit. Might need some assistance on the... Okay, so not its strong suit going up hills. Like I said, this is the steepest hill in downtown LA. I wish I had more experience with electric vehicles so I can make some comparisons. But if you guys have more experience with electric bikes, scooters and all that, is there hills that you know for sure you won't even mess with because it either drain your battery or you won't even make it up there? See, I know if it were a bike, you can probably use some of your own energy, and you can use the power of the motor like an assist. But you know, this is a scooter. There's no pedals. It's not a moped. So you know, you can't add no power to it. So I'm gonna rely on I want to hear you guys' input on that one. I'm gonna test this other hill out. Obviously I have momentum for this one, so I made it up no problem with the momentum. But like right here, I lost a little momentum. I'm kind of starting over. Yeah, it's struggling a bit. And this hill's not too steep. It's getting less steeper as I go up. That's probably why I'm picking up a little speed. All right. Here's another test. The shocks absorbers, or the suspension or whatever. This street is bumpy, son. I'm gonna sit all the way back. Oh my god, I'm telling you guys, this thing is so smooth. You don't feel that at all. You feel that more on the front than in the back. And then the front shock is actually adjustable. I haven't adjusted it, but you can make it stiffer or softer. But yeah, so look, there's some bumps right here. Okay, the front, you kind of went doop doop, but the back, the important part in the back, is super smooth. This place is perfect to take pictures. It's not very strong on the acceleration, on takeoff power. It reminds me of the Ruckus. It really does. The Ruckus kind of, or most scooters, CVT with CVT belts, it takes a while for it to like kind of pick up momentum, and then once you're like going up to speed, it's like it just slowly starts getting up to speed. It doesn't like throw a lot of power at you, so it takes a while to get up there. I was waiting for the light, and there's just like this old lady, homeless lady. I don't know if she's homeless, but she probably lives in one of these apartments in the Roslyn. But she was flexing to some other dude in a wheelchair, this fake ass $100 bill. She felt like a little baller. She had like a little dance and everything. She's all like, hey, look what I got, showing the dude. And then she like puts it away, and then she looks at me, she's like, you got any change? I'm like, the audacity. I haven't seen a $100 bill in years. And she just popped one out, and then she's gonna ask me for change right after. Shit, I don't even see big bills anymore. Everything's all electronic, right? Like, what are we really working for money when we don't actually even physically touch the damn thing anymore? At least I don't. So I'm like, why am I even working? All the money, as soon as it comes in, it goes right back out. Be left with like $27 for like a burrito and a movie, and that's it. Alright, well, I ain't gonna go very far, so I don't know how I'm not gonna put the steering wheel lock. You gotta pick up here at 464. Gotta call this guy. What's this guy's name? 213-884. Alright, we're hitting some top speed right here. 37. Whoa. Alright, I hit 37 miles an hour, but I had to slow down. I always take this left. Alright, we got some hills. We got some hills. So we're gonna have to test this shit out. I gotta get me some momentum on some of these hills, like this Broadway one coming up. And then the next one, it gets a little steeper. I gotta go all the way to Olive. Wait, Olive? Oh yeah, okay, so it's not all the way to the top one. I gotta get to that 2nd Street up there. Still, I need some, I'm gonna need some momentum. Come on, baby. Go, go, go. I hope the other one is not red. Oh, it's red. Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna make it right. Make a right, left. These hills are not that steep. Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing anything wrong as far as like the steep hills. I gotta ask some questions to the to XOTO. What if I do a U-turn and get some momentum? Hack. So I'm gonna go down and get some momentum, make a right. I just gotta go up 1 block. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. There's a dash coming. I'm not about to get in front of that. Well, the hill's not so bad. Let's go. We're gonna go into this bad boy. Alright, I gotta make a left here, so. Alright, it's just handling it. Yeah, this is fine. That steep hill, I couldn't do it. So my confidence is a little shaken for the uphill battles. But I did hit literally the steepest hill downtown LA. There's like a few other ones that are steep, but not as steep. They're just really short and steep. But that one's a pretty long and steep uphill. And it didn't make it up that one. Alright, I got an $8 delivery here at Sticky Rice for $8. I put DoorDash on bike mode just so I could get all the short trips. It's kind of working out since I have priority. Yes, I got priority. So even though they're all short distance, they're probably not going to pay as much. But because I got top priority on the high paying orders, at least I get the high paying short deliveries. So I noticed that it hasn't been like back to back like I normally is on motorcycle mode. Because on motorcycle mode or car mode, you basically get like unlimited miles on those. So you get a lot of long distance shitty orders, but those end up coming through Prop 22, through the time it takes you and the mileage. So I mean, you get your money through that. You don't see it right away. This short distance, oh, this probably doesn't even have Prop 22. I didn't even think of that. Anyway, but I'm getting a bunch of little short runs. Perfect for electric scooter. Don't want to use up too much miles, you know. Thank you. Let me show you exactly how short this thing is. So I'm going 2 blocks. Shit, I'll do these all day now that I think about it. On electric, it's a Good strategy for electric. I remember you have to kind of try to get as many done as least amount of miles as possible, because you don't have unlimited miles. Not unless you do it the other way. When you have one battery at home charging, you're using one, you're just kind of swapping them out. I might have to ask a buddy if they let me leave a battery at their spot that lives in downtown LA. Like that, I could go on all day. I'll still keep the strategy the same though. I like to just stay local. So yeah, because this is 3 wheels, this thing is so easy to ride. I feel like anyone can ride this thing. I'll trust my mama on this thing. You just gotta kind of just not be afraid of leaning into the turns, which was the first thing that I was kind of sketched out about. Once you get that though, you're good. I'm just taking all these parking lots so I don't have to go around. You see, you start doing these things to minimize your distance, and because you could kind of get away with it more stuff on electric vehicles, because you're so quiet and stealthy. You know, motorcycle or a scooter, you're like make your noise and shit, cause more attention to yourself. This thing, you feel like Batman. You're like stealthing through everything. Alright, so, man, this place sucks. It has like, you have to put the code to get in 3 times. The gate, the leasing office, and then the elevator. It's a pain. And then if they even provided the damn code. Alright. Let's go. Oh damn, I didn't even think of this. Blocked myself in. Damn. I got 2 catering orders. But one of them, hold on, this one was only like holy basil is 20 items. Oh, but it's just like forks and spoons and all that. Never mind, it's not a big one. I got another catering order with sweet green 7 plus. I trust DoorDash more than I trust Uber, so, and it's only $7 on Uber. Yeah, I'm gonna cancel this one. Just cancel. I'm gonna do the other one, the DoorDash one. Fingers crossed. Hopefully the money comes in, because both look like they could have been good orders. All right, let's go get this sweet green one. Look, see, I drove my scooter through here. I just drive it very slowly, so no one tells me anything. But with this one, this thing's so quiet. I don't think anyone would even notice that I'm in here. That would definitely be one huge plus on this one. I'll be going through all kinds of places that I wouldn't normally go through on my motorized scooter, my gas-powered scooter, just because of the noise. This one, shit. Yeah, I'll pull up. I'm gonna go on bike lanes too. I feel like, I don't know if I technically can, but I think electric vehicles get a pass. It's like that unridden thing. At least downtown LA. I wouldn't do it in any other city. Anything outside of LA, I probably wouldn't do it. Alright, let's go pick up this big order at Sweet Greens. Something went down. Got LAPD here. This is where all the food delivery drivers camp at. Well, they're leaving. They just left. So whatever happened, happened already. See that group of people right there? They look like they all do deliveries. For sure. Now I feel like going on the sidewalk. See, now I could do it. Oh, but nah, because all the people are there. Let's do it slowly. Look, these guys be on the mopeds not caring. So we got all the Chinese scooters right here. Excuse me.
What was the RP thing?
They're part tripping out. Like, the hell does that shit have 3 wheels? I'll trip out, honestly. If I saw it on the street, I'd be like, how? I'll have way more questions than I do have. Yeah, I have a lot of questions, right? Alright, let's go get this order, man. This thing is apparently 12 items. Drink, a bowl, another bowl. Oh yeah, this is a big order. We're gonna make some money out of this one. This looks like 150 bucks right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 120, 150. So it's only, they only offered me $7. I'm probably gonna get another 15 bucks on top. I'm guessing. Could be wrong. I was supposed to be picked up at 7:24, which I was here. It is 7:50 right now. So this literally took, damn, I was there for 24 minutes. A long ass time. That's how long. But we got everything. Let's see if this wait was worth it. I kept my customer posted about the time, and this delivery is actually going to be extremely close. And it disappeared. Wow. There we go. It's alright, I gotta call them when I'm there. Right next to 7th and Big. Let's see if it was worth it. Because without anything, it's $7 only. So without a tip, it's gonna suck. I pretty much wasted all this time. But you know, there's a tip in there, then it'll pay off. Should I just drive off the sidewalk? Let's do it. Wow, that roll off was so smooth. So what happened was, since I was in an angle, one tire, as soon as I got off, one tire touched and it stayed balanced, and then the second one dropped. So like it didn't even, like, how can I explain it? It didn't even tilt. It was like leveled the whole time. Like I was sitting on it, I didn't feel anything at all. That's so wild. So now you know the sidewalk roll-offs are smooth as hell. As long as you do them slow, obviously. Don't just ride off that thing quick. Alright guys, I got instead of $7, I got 28, so $25. That's about $18 more. $3 more than what I expected. So that's pretty good. I'm gonna take a little flick here. Get some media for the XOTO. Although it will look cooler if I have the lights on. Like I just pulled up on here. It's so the scooter is so low key. There we go. Check out the halo light. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Give me a flick like this. So that's the halo lighting. That looks cool. Could probably maybe even use this as a thumbnail. Alright. Let's go. Let's keep it going. We're at 32% on this battery and I still got another full one. I need about 10-15% to get home. So I can technically, let's say I still had one battery. I mean, I had one charging at home. I'm still good. Ideally, you know, if I was... That's so dumb. Oh man, I gotta film it. I gotta film the curve roll off. I think I'm gonna take my helmet off right now and put the camera there and then just show you guys how that thing just rolls off. It's so dope. I gotta find a curve and where there's lighting too, so I can show y'all. Oh shit. It's about 7, it's about to be 8 o'clock. Damn, so I have a whole full battery. How much money have I made so far? I made 61 bucks so far. Takeoff speed 0 to, I don't know, see how fast I can go. 22, 25, 30, 32, 35, 36. Let's take the red light. 40. Just kidding. Ooh, get a little dramatic there with the brakes. So the left one, the 2 rear brakes, and then the right one is a front brake. Right now I applied more on the rear brake, so the one of the tires locked, so it made the little screechy noise. But I didn't feel like I was losing my traction at all. Like I still feel stable. I guess that's the beauty about 3 wheels, right? Well, I gotta take a picture. Uber asking for a selfie. All right, show your whole face. Oh, god damn it. All right, hold on, I gotta pull over. I'll do it right now. Jesus. All right, let's do a little brake test. All right, the right one locks, so maybe I had to adjust the left brake a little bit so they could both kind of lock in at the first time, at the same time. I wasn't pushing the brakes too hard. Now I'm probably need to adjust the front one. Do they adjust on their own? What kind of brake is in the front? This brake as well. Alright, let's do another brake test. I'm gonna go 80% front brake and then like 20%, 20% rear. Let's go. Because you get most of your stopping power from the front one. Oh, let's try this again. Oh yeah, that's the sweet spot right there. Give it 80 on the front one and then 20 on the back. That stopping power felt solid. That's the benefits of 3 wheels too. You don't feel like you're gonna like slide or skid. A motorcycle, if you brake too hard and you don't have ABS, you could lock the wheels and you know you'll slide. Let's try this again. Turn some heads. Everyone's like, oh shit. I get nervous too when I hear a tire screech around me. I brace for impact. I'm like, oh snap, because you don't immediately know where it's coming from, especially with these full face helmets. You get sketched out. We're at 27% on this one. Doing all these little tests on it. Alright, so looks like Chris Brown's playing here tonight. We're gonna be dancing all over that dance floor with his smooth ass moves. I only know that because they're selling bootleg Chris Brown shirts in the corner. Get that money. that last delivery, it paid out pretty well, but to wait 24 minutes, 25 minutes was a little excessive. I think a 10-15 minute wait would have been fine for 25 bucks. But yeah, 25 minutes was a lot. And I was standing the whole time. There was nowhere to sit. Nowhere where I could keep an eye on the bike and to keep an eye on like people handling the food. Because you want to be able to see them when they say it's ready. Sometimes you can't hear them with the helmet. I got an offer right now from DoorDash for like $4. Declined. I'm gonna try to make at least $100 tonight. So the halo on the headlight is definitely LED, but the bulbs in the middle are just regular bulbs. That's probably something I'll change right away. I'll give me a really super bright LED headlight. You already know how I do. Ruckus, I put super bright LEDs. Zoom, I put super bright LEDs. And the ADV came with some, and they are pretty bright. However, I think they could be brighter. I am gonna add some additional lights to that one. And this one, you know, hopefully I get. I'm just borrowing this one from one of the co-founders. Shout out to Diego. But I would like my own. I like this thing, and I can see myself using it for days I don't want to come out on the ADV. I just want to have a little fun on this one. But yeah, anyway, I want to customize it, you know. But it's kind of like when you rent a scooter or you borrow something, you can't really like tweak it out too much. It's not your own yet. I would love to tweak this out. I guess I'll talk out loud and say what I'll change on it. I'll definitely add those LED lights. I wonder if you could to this thing. Cause look, I'll show you guys. So this thing has the LED halo, right? And then these two look like they have regular bulbs. Yeah, I can see inside. They have regular bulbs. The back, LED brake lights. Let's put the emergency lights on. Oh shit. Let's go. I was gonna show you guys the turn signals. They're LEDs as well. I haven't even seen them at night either. So that was gonna be my first time checking them out. All right, $9 for we saw those. So we'll make it right here. Let's go get this $9 order. All right, what else? So I'll definitely get it all black. They have a jet black. There's this one. And then what's the other one? Oh, I can't remember. I think it's like a yellow green. Oh man, I can't remember the other color. They got 3 choices, I think. What else would I change on this bad boy? Well, obviously I'll add the backpack and the rack, which I did to this one. I'll probably buy an additional. So you get the option of getting it with 1 battery and then adding the battery. I'll definitely get the 2 batteries and 2 chargers. What else? What else would I do to this thing so far? You know what? I have so much space for an additional bag. I could put a bag another bag behind me, or if anything, I could bring the backpack closer to my back. Oh shit! I'm picking up here. Oh yeah, let's use that reverse. Oh, that's so sick. I'm using the reverse on this. That thing backed up on its own. All right, let's just let the wheels touch, and yeah, let's put the kickstand and lock this thing. Here's where I'm picking up from. Cuisados. So y'all, I forgot that they had dropped my ADV. I went to this liquor store to pick up some drinks on my way home, and some commotion was happening inside. And you already know I'm nosy as hell, so I'm like, hell yeah, let me record this. Shit's about to go down. Everything's happening inside the store, but my GoPro doesn't turn on. I think it died. So I'm in there trying to change my battery, but then the commotion goes outside. I'm like, oh man. Like, I'm like, they're gonna drop my bike. Like, it crossed my mind, right? I'm like, oh well, what can I do now? So I just buy my drinks, and then I hear the security guard come back inside. Yo man, they dropped your bike. I'm like, damn, I knew it. Anyway, oh shit, where am I going? So yeah, they dropped the bike. I was bummed out. But you know, I have panels at home. Remember how my bike used to be green? Well, I mean, it used to be red. Did I say green? So I still have those panels. So what I did is I just plastic dip. There's two panels that broke. The one on the left where the light is, and then part of the panel in the center, because it's connected through some screws. So both of them broke. I think because of the mirror, was the left turn signal got pushed in. It's cheap plastic. It's like very thin plastic. Not a fan of that, but oh yeah, what street step I'm gonna take? I cannot take Grand, it's too steep. So I'll take Olive. Yeah, we'll take Olive. Anyway, yeah, so I spray paint the black panels with plastic dip. It's like this, it adds this layer of like literally plastic. You can peel it off if you don't like it. So I painted it, spray painted it, and it looked pretty good. I'm actually a fan. I think it looks better in flat black than it does with the bullet. What is it called? The gunpowder black, metallic gunpowder black or something like that. It's good. It looks cool, but I like flat black. But anyway, I spray painted both panels, and since I've already switched it out once, I kind of know how to do it. I switched it out. It didn't take me that long, and I put it on, and it looks good as new. Like, you won't be able to tell the difference unless you're really paying attention. But that's good. I got my ADV back and running. I'll eventually buy the panels again, but this is an expense I don't have to worry about right now. Oh yeah, so we're gonna go up Olive, which I just went up earlier. It went up no problem. Just couldn't go up Grand. The hill's too steep. I think the scooter died on me. I wasn't even paying attention to the battery. Alright, let's go swap it out. I'm gonna show you guys how you do this. It's pretty simple. So you lock the brake. Let me slide the backpack back a little bit. You unlock the bottom. Where's the light? Alright, I got a little light here. Alright, so here's the two batteries. Look how big they are. So this thing, 97, wait, alright. 0%. Alright, so now we're gonna do this one. This one is 100%. So what we do, you kind of turn this counterclockwise and you unplug it. Counterclockwise, you unplug it. Okay, you just connect them here. I'm just gonna switch them. I don't know if the cables are supposed to reach or not. I'll just switch them out. Alright. 1, 2. I got my GPS tracker there. Alright. Sweet. So we're back at 100%. Alright, we're good. That doesn't take long at all. Sweet. I was like under a minute. I wasn't paying attention to the percentage, but that thing just straight up just died. Whoop. Man down. XOTO down. Alright, so we're back at at 96%, so I guess this one wasn't fully charged completely. Now I'm gonna see how many miles I have. Hold on. This is a perfect spot to show you guys how the wheel rolls off the sidewalk. I'm gonna take my helmet off and just leave it on the floor and recording, so I can show you guys how these back wheels roll off. So I'm gonna take my helmet off and just roll off the sidewalk right here. Hope you guys are able to see that. Like the whole scooter stays leveled, and one wheel drops off and then the other one drops off. Sick. Alright, I gotta pick up at Chipotle here. Freaking $5 pickup. Not trying to mess up my acceptance rate, so I just took it. What's up? It's at the house. Yeah, I'm just testing this out right now. It's a XOTO. It's a 3-wheel electric scooter.
Ooh, that was you. I seen it. I seen you. That shit was
Yeah, it's crazy, right? The turns.
because you don't care about it, but so it just kind of drops, huh?
Yeah, like it leans with you. Like it's weird. You have to lean first and then turn, and it just.
I've seen shit with that thing in the front.
Yeah.
But it's harder, right?
I never ridden one, so I don't know. It seems weird. Like if it's in the front.
And it's weird, but maybe it's one of those things that you get used to it. But wait, I was gonna ask, you bought that? You bought that?
Right now I'm testing it out. I'm partnering up with the co-founders.
It's gonna be a rental.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. They have them for sale right now. Like 7,500. Yeah, I mean, I'm still learning all the specs too. Hey, I was gonna ask you, with the Sunride, can you go up this hill on Grand?
Depends. Like I don't weigh a 10. 40.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes up. But if you're like 180,
Yeah, I'm like 200 something, bro. This one didn't make it up. I was.
Well, I mean, they're pretty big this ride in this one, but yeah, I mean, you'll get up here.
Okay.
But
I
it looks like the Picos. But,
yeah.
I just wanted to say hi. I just wanted to say hello.
All right, bro. What's your name, bro?
Ross.
Ross?
Yeah.
Ross.
Nice to meet you. Well,
All right.
nice to talk to you again.
For sure, man.
Yeah. You doing that YouTube too?
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to ask you because I didn't make it up.
I think you talked to my boy, Mazur.
Mazur, yeah. He's on the Ruckus.
Yeah, he always talks to me about you. He says like, hey, y'all, you know, he likes to talk to me shit too. He likes to talk to me.
Yeah. We hang out, we chill. But all right, I'll see you around, bro. I gotta drop this off. Later, man. Speaking of a Ruckus, it's a Ruckus right there. All right, so yeah, I guess if you put that variable there, like I'm heavy, the scooter itself is pretty heavy, and with all that weight up a hill, with my weight, it won't cut it. Maybe with someone lighter, because he said, no, I'm light. I'm like 140. Imagine, that's like 60-80 pounds less weight. Damn, I'm fat. I gotta go on a freaking diet, yo. I gotta just not eat. I gotta eat like once every 2 days or something. Anyway, maybe it didn't make it up for me, but maybe someone else that weighs less, you'll probably make it up that hill. So, you know, that's the thing about small engines and electric vehicles. There's a lot of variables in the performance that you're gonna get out of it. Oh, which by the way, I forgot to tell you guys, I'm at 22.6 miles. So in the way that I've been driving, you know, the hills and testing it out and going full throttle and all that, I got like 21, 22 miles out of the first battery. So we'll see how much I can, so now it's good to know though, because now I'm not gonna let it drop below 35 before I start heading back home, because I can't remember what percentage it was in when it just died. So I definitely got to keep an eye on that. But yeah, shout out to Ross. I asked him about his Sunride, that electric scooter, see if he makes it up the hill. And and I didn't think of that too. I didn't think about weight. I got both batteries in here too. So each battery is like, what did it say? 31 pounds? 30 pounds, 31 pounds, then me. That's like, man, that's a lot of weight. So maybe if I just ride with one battery, maybe I can probably get a little more power, or maybe a little more range too, because it's less weight. All these little things matter. By the way, guys, so I started working like at 5, I would say. It's gonna be 9 o'clock in a bit. That's what, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 4 hours. So what I would have done in that situation, like let's say I was working with one battery, maybe around the 3rd hour, I'll start heading back to the pad and swap batteries so I could be juiced up again. I was just thinking about that right now. So what did I get, like 3.5, 4 hours maybe, around there. What time did I start? Anyway, so I got a delivery here, building 2. Damn, a little spider. Damn, I just destroyed a little spider. I think I left my GoPro recording because I just heard the battery die. So I think I had that recording. Let me check. I'm gonna check my footage real quick while I wait for orders. I'm on a bunch of gravel right now. I was gonna say, let me burn some rubber. This guy's looking like, what? I just peeled out. Oh, that made me feel like such a gangster. Oh look, now this guy wants to race. Oh, I triggered this guy too. Look, now he wants to race me. Let's go then, boy. That caught me some unwanted attention. That's hilarious. I want to do that again. So yeah, the front tire was just skidding on the dirt because I have the other 2 tires off of the dirt. Oh look, this car almost drove into that one. Y'all saw that? Almost won by default. They're about to crash. That was funny. That was fun. He beat me, but that was fun. It takes a little bit to, like, for her to take off, right? It takes like I guess because I'm used to my ADV right now, my Zuma. Those things have pretty good acceleration, and so like it takes us bit, like it's just a little bit long to get up to 20 miles, 25 miles an hour. But once you're at 25 miles an hour, to get to 35, and just between 25 35, that's like the funnest speed to ride this thing in, because it feels like you can like pick up to 35 and drop down like pretty quickly. Like I guess you have a lot of control in that speed. It's pretty cool. I do feel like I get like a little, I take off a little slow. I basically take off at the same speed as all the cars usually, but look, once I'm at 25, like this speed right here, woo, this is the fun speed right here. The wrong building, but check this out. This platform's so big. I could just put the food on it real quick and run across the street. All the hot dog ladies and dudes, just, I don't know, they're beginning to hustle or they're already done. I think they're just getting started. All right. About to start grinding. They got the grind music on too. Let's see, sign, DoorDash, company, DoorDash, unit. What time is it? 9:13. All right, let's get it. Oh man, it sucks when they make you sign in. The good security guards fill it out for you. They'll just ask you. The ones that are lazy as fuck, which there's a lot of them. Most of them do that. They'll just have you sign in. You know, whatever shortcuts they can take at work, they're gonna do it. So I just start writing bullshit sometimes on the sign-in sheets. What they gonna do? Like right there, I wrote, it took 2 lines. It's just funny. Thank you, man. Nobody want to do nothing. Can't really blame them though. I probably would slack too if I knew my job wasn't going anywhere. I'll be like, F these people. You ain't gonna catch me working. Then again, I wouldn't put myself in that position. Alright, anyway guys. I'm over here venting because they made me sign the sheet. Alright. Back tire. That's crazy. Look, this tire is down. This tire is still on the curve. And the scooter is basically straight. Alright, at this time it slows down. By 9, I don't even like to be out here anymore, just because it's really not worth it. All the deliveries are like $5, $4, $3. So what I could do is I could take it off bike mode and actually just do motorcycle mode, and it's gonna give me a far ass delivery. And right now, since I'm close to Dash Mart, it might send me really far, but for a good amount. It's a risk though. What if it sends me really far? No, I'll just decline that one. Let's see what I get. So yeah, because when you put it on bike mode, they're only gonna give you like short rides. You put it on motorcycle mode, like I mentioned earlier, they're gonna give you there's really no limit on those. And arguably, I'm like right between those two, bike and motorcycle. I don't have a scooter mode. Oh, look, see, I got one. 650, 675 Dash Mart. Alright, well, at least that one's not far. Let's do it. Plus 7. 87. Let's get to 100. Only $13 away. Wait, yeah, 13. Damn, I just missed an earthquake. 5.7. That's pretty. I mean, it's all right. I mean, we are in California. Earthquakes are kind of normal, but we forget. And every once in a while, we get hit with one. We're like, oh yeah, earthquake. 5.7. That's I haven't seen one that up there that high in a while. Unfortunately, I didn't feel anything. Damn it. I was probably signing in that sheet. Maybe I didn't feel anything because it's big ass full face helmet. it affects hearing and vibrations. I have a massive ass helmet. I look like an astronaut with this thing, so it just cuts all my senses down. Oh shit, I'm getting an add-on for like $7. Oh shit, they're about to hit the sirens. Another $7. Alright, let's do it. Add to route. Both Dash Mart. You know what? They might not even give certain deliveries to bicycle mode because it's bicycle mode. Sometimes they come with a lot of stuff. Alright, anyway, so another $7. I'm right there. I'm almost gonna hit my goal for tonight. A delivery, and I got two on me, two Dash Marts. I haven't done this for a while, but I'm about to cut through the Santee alleys right now. Ooh, I only need $6. I haven't cut through here in a while. So during the day, this place is packed. I'm talking about every single of these stores are wide open, especially here. This thing you can't even see all the way across because it's full of people. But at nighttime, it's almost freaky. It's almost kind of scary. It was just like this during the pandemic too. It's kind of cool to just cut through here, especially on quiet nights like this. This starts on, I forgot what that street was, but starts here and it finishes all the way in Olympic. Let's go. Working overtime. Cool. It's the Santee's alleys. Give you a little glimpse. Alright, I got my last delivery for $5, which is gonna put me at exactly 100 doll hairs. So your boy hit his goal after this delivery. I got more than enough battery. I got 59% still. I'm gonna do this delivery. It's kind of going to the Westlake area, and then I'm just gonna go south, go home, and just enjoy that night ride. Could probably even take a detour, take the long route. We'll see. I'll see where I'm at once I'm over there. Man, I need a. This is why I got my dash cams. Two things just happened. One was like this one dude almost got into my lane, and the other one was this fucking idiot right here, just crossing the street. He got right in front of me. Had to hit the brakes. All the crazy shit always happens at night. So yeah, it's very low paying orders at night, and it just gets dangerous. It gets so sketchy. People can't see you. Your visibility gets messed up, and yeah, it just sucks. I'm glad this is my last one. And that's when they tossed my scooter. My scooter though, I kind of knew something like that would happen. I took a risk, and that's what happened. Saturday night, I went out for dinner because it's been hot during the day. You know, you kind of just want to work during weather like this. Like right now, I only have a shirt on and my reflector vest over, and these sleeves to not get burned by the sun. And I am cool. It feels great out here. But Saturday night, yeah, that was a dumb move. I should have never came out on Saturday night. It gets, and then in South LA too, where I live. I totally should have paid attention to my own advice. My scooter wouldn't have been dropped. But yeah, there's all these little incidents that can happen at night. Best time to work for me, 7 to 7. Best hours. Those can change though depending on the time, like the hour. You know, sometimes it gets dark early. But anything to avoid working at night. Just not very safe for two wheels. And if you are gonna work at night, do it on the days people are less likely to party, like during the week. Avoid Fridays and Saturday nights. I think Sunday night through Thursday night are probably safest, but it also depends where you're at. I mean, there's a risk everywhere. You gotta measure your risk depending on your demographic, your income level, your crime level of your area. LA is just a no-go at night. We're like the fucking high-speed pursuit capital of the world. That's your average driver right there. So yeah, not fun. I'm gone after this. 50% battery I got. So I'm sure I'll make it home. I got more than enough. Last delivery is right here. I already know the route I'm gonna take home. Hoover's pretty nice. Hoover to Jeff to, yeah, we'll see. Hitting these speed bumps at a pretty good speed, you realize how the food back there is good. It's just gliding through the air. I really gotta stick a camera with lighting in there. And then I gotta put something in there though where you can kind of like tell. It's gonna most likely be like drinks with the clear cup tops. That way you kind of see like how things are moving in there, or lack of. And then a camera on the outside. Or to make it easier, I'll just leave the backpack open so that I don't have to worry about lighting during the daytime, and put a 360 camera hanging down. Because a 360 camera, you can basically focus the camera at any angle. You got 360 degree angle, so I could get shot of like the outside, you know, the terrain that I'm riding in, and then like show you guys the drinks or the food or whatever, and see how stable it is. That's probably one of my favorite things about the XOTO, is the stabilization, the shocks, the suspension, how comfortable the ride is, how smooth it is. All right, about to wrap up the night. Let's see how many miles I'm in. Oh, let me get settled in here because I can't see shit. Let me turn on my light. Here we go. There was a non-tip delivery, by the way. Had to throw that in there. All right, so we got 91.34 DoorDash and like $9 and change with UberEats. So $100 exactly with some change. All right, we got how many miles? Damn, all over the place here. 34.96 miles, and I still got 46% left on this last battery. I completely zeroed out the first one. That thing just it died on me. I gotta go back on the video to see where the percentage was. The percentage is right here on the bottom right, on the center right. This is the percentage of the battery. So I gotta see where it was at. Also, I would like to tell it's Tim and Diego. Those are the co-founders, and I'm gonna just tell them like where the battery died on me. So yeah, so this is the first time I ever take this thing out on a food delivery. The first time we test rode it, went back and forth, and then got a little familiar with it. The second time I put the rack on there, I put my quad lock phone holder on there, and then I brought it out for deliveries with both batteries. So far, alright, so I'll give you guys some pros and cons real quick. So far, from kind of first impressions, right? Let's see, what can I... Comfort. This thing is comfortable as hell. It's just smooth. The ride feels great. The bumps, you bottom out on the front one, but you could adjust the shock. I'll probably make it a little softer. Huh? 7,500. Yeah, gracias. Es eléctrica, es XOTO. 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 XOTO, ajá. Y es eléctrica. Gracias. Ya, está bonita. Bien suave. He's just asking them. Okay. I think he wants to take a pic or something. And he was just asking me about the scooter. So let go. Yeah, we turned some heads with it. That's another pro. It's really cool. Like, it looks dope. It gets your curiosity. It catches your attention, and you're like, that's dope. I think the two wheels in the front and the one wheel in the back, I don't know. I've seen those before. I see them in the street. They're different. I'm not a huge fan of them. I'm speaking it just by observation, and I haven't ridden one, you know. At least I don't think. Oh wait, yes I have. Yes I have. I rode one in Hawaii. I did. Me and my boy. He lives over there. When I went to go visit, we rented one of those rental things. It had basically had a moped engine on it, and it has three wheels, two in the front, one in the back. That thing was sketchy. I feel like we were gonna flip over when I did turns. It did not feel anything like this. This feels way more stable. The other one just felt really sketchy. Like with two passengers, you're kind of like on one side. It really did feel weird. It wasn't a pleasant ride. You couldn't do, if you do a turn too fast, I feel like you'll flip. Anyway, so I think that's the only time. And the other times I rode three wheels was tricycles as a kid. You already know. I think we all have, right? In school, they had those in school too. Anyway, very comfortable. The shocks, I'm like, that's like my favorite thing is the shocks, the back shocks. Oh my god, they're so comfortable. They're like so smooth. Bumps ain't nothing. I gotta take this thing off-roading. They do have a version that has a motor and engine on all three wheels. That was gonna be wild. Each wheel has an engine. That's like a Tesla equivalent to like a trike. Anyway, in a trike form. Anyway, I can't wait to check that one out, or see what's up with that one. They had the big old beefy off-road tires on them. So yeah, that's one pro. Another is you get a lot of room here. You can move all the way back, forward. You got space up front for your feet. You got a huge step-through platform, which for food delivery is a huge plus. You could put a lot of things here. If you go grocery shopping or you go do errands, you can just get yourself a bag that fits here. Just store all your things in there. Plus it has this clip here that you can hold grocery bags. Cup holder is cool. This USB thing is cool. Look, my phone's been charging the whole time. I haven't even had to use my external battery, which I have. So this charger thing works very well. Trying to think of some other pros. The steering wheel lock is actually pretty quick. Once you get the hang of it, it's really fast to do, and I recommend doing that every time with any vehicle you have. You have a steering wheel lock it every time. You put the kickstand out, you turn the wheel, and you lock it, so no one can just like roll away with it. What else? It's cool that it has the option for carrying a passenger. What else? Very fun to ride once you get to 25, 35. I think that's like my favorite speed to go on. Like this speed right here. This feels like the funnest to maneuver this thing. Like you really could feel the intuitiveness of the rear wheel. Oh, I can fit here. Can I fit here? Yeah. Oh damn, I'm getting a little brave. Lane splitting. What else? Jesus. Yeah, it looks dope. I mean, I seen the jet black one. That's my color or lack of. Shit looks dope. Like all my vehicles, I gotta murder out all of them. This one looks cool too. Diego, I think he custom the seat. It comes black, but he put this beige, brownish cover on the seat. It's his, so he customized it his way. I like the key position. Sometimes these key to turn that thing on is in weird places, like the sometimes they're on the side under the seat. Sometimes they're in the front right here, like beneath the handlebars. It's like all awkward places. This is like the perfect place. I use a steel wire, so whenever I turn it off, I let go of the key, and then just winds back to my belt or wherever I have it clipped on. If the key was here, it'd be weird. If it was on this side, it'll be weird. Positioning of the key is really cool. I didn't even show you guys the alarm. Comes with an alarm already, stock. That's cool. There's a lot of good things to say about it. I'll talk a little bit about the pros. One is, yeah, of course, the battery. It didn't give me a warning that it was low battery. It kind of just got to, I will say 15% maybe, and it just kind of shut off in the middle of the road. That could be a little safety issue there. Because if I'm while I'm moving, then it could get you in a really tough spot, right? What else? Well, yeah, the range. Oh, then there's no power here. I was just gonna talk about like the range, the power and mileage you get. Here, let me go between the cars. It's the safest. All right. Damn, these guys are all out. Check it out. It's like I'm in a third world country right now. Jesus. Oh yeah. So the range, like per usual, like batteries, they advertise like, okay, this will be the best case scenario if you ride it like in medium, and if you ride this much, and you'll get 45 miles, right? But in a real life scenario, like for me, I think for food delivery drivers, we'll probably be the ones that push it the hardest. So this is probably kind of like one of the ultimate tests, right? We go full throttle. We're carrying a lot of weight. We got the big boxy backpack in the background. We're heavy. We're adding weight. We're going up hills. So all these different variables, right? This is like the test where you truly get like the numbers, right, of the battery. So they are advertised at 45 miles per battery. I think the first battery I got 22 miles. And I don't know about the second one because I haven't really used it completely, but I'll show you where I'm at. I'm at 36.96 miles. Like I said, there's a lot of variables. Like if I came out during lunch, it was super hot today. The heat also can attribute to its life, the span that it could last for the day. But yeah, so I got 22 miles out of the first one, and I'll probably get 22 if not more, because I was trying to go up that hill. I was probably really killing the battery when I was trying to do that. I think if I rode all flat ground like this, like USC area, I probably would have got way more mileage out of it. But I guess this is my first trip, right? My first test, and I got about 22 miles on the first battery. Second one, well, I'm already like at 15 miles and it's at 38%. Yeah. So I mean that I was kind of expecting that with batteries. They do like there's some e-bike companies that advertise 200 miles. We're like, okay, cool. That's best case. That's like in the ideal conditions at maybe the middle speed. You're not even going top speed. You're always going like in the. You guys know what I'm saying. So 22 miles, 90 miles was the advertised miles for the with 2 batteries. I'll probably get 40. I'll probably get half of that with the way I ride it. So I will count on that many, 45. So either I know I'll calculate my day to be right that much, or I could do the whole leave 1 battery at home, use 1, swap them out. Just swap them out all day. So I'll do like 20 miles, go home, swap it out. 20 miles, and I'll just do that the whole day. Damn, son. This, of course, we're dying wild that night. All right, what else? That's a big one, right? But it is a plus that you can change the batteries. You can have one charge. You can have 4 of them, you know. Take 2 with you while 2 are charging. Although that might get a little pricey, but it is an option. That's kind of what I want to do with my hyper scrambler. You could take 2 batteries, and I wanted to get 2 more, but I didn't get that far. I ended up just going back to my Ruckus, sticking with that. And I sold the e-bike because I was just afraid of it getting stolen. Bikes were just, at the time, bikes were like the big thing that gets stolen. E-bikes were just starting to get popular. I'm like, man, eventually they're gonna figure out how to hack these things, how to hotwire them, and they're gonna start stealing them more. So I got rid of it. I didn't want to lose a $3,000, $4,000 bike, you know, like one day and never get it back. So I sold it. Mopeds. Yo, what's going on? This guy's trying to pull that shit out of the. He was trying to pull that truck up on top with his truck. I just missed it. He like pulled it aggressively. He's gonna try again. I gotta see this shit. But the fucking high beams. Oh, it looks the same. He's gonna try again. Let's see. You got this, bro. Oh, almost. One more time, bro. Come on, you got this. Hood activities. I got some WD-40 if y'all need it.
One more time, I was holding the brake. Nothing?
He said one more time. He was holding the brake.
Oh, you're holding the brake? It's in park. Oh, I need the fucking key.
Oh, he got it this time. Put the emergency lights on. Alright, here we go. I think this is gonna be it. 3rd time's a charm. Alright, here we go. Look, this is gonna be good right here. There's no way.
You got it, no?
Hell no, he don't got it. Yo, motherfuckers, better get off that crack, son. Wow. Hood activities, baby. So you know you're in South LA. You see shit like that. Alright, guys, late. By the way, guys, I'm like 2 miles away from home, maybe. I'm at 41 miles, so by the time I get home, I'll have 43 miles total. Battery's at 23%, just to get a good idea of the range that I got today. Got a nice good 43 miles. Alright, last push. That dude in that car is drunk as hell. He was swerving.